What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is FinalZilla and today I'm going to be showing you my G-Fest 2025 haul. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, let's get straight into it. I think we should start out with the biggest figure that I got this year. This is the Bandai Destoroyah Aggregate, I think that's what his name is. But anyways, this figure, I have to say, is really awesome. I'm not gonna lie. This figure has so much detail on it, it's insane. I wish that they had put this much detail on the original Destoroyah. This figure has a great paint application, but I wish there was a little bit more. As you can see on the legs, and a little bit on the tail, it's a different color of red than the main body overall, and that's because it's hard plastic, or it feels like it's hard plastic, so I wish it had the same paint application as the rest of the body, just so it fits more and doesn't look out of place. Next up, we have the Bandai Soldier Legion from Gamera 2, The Advent of Legion. And Gamera 2 is easily my most favorite Gamera movie of all time. And it just so happens that Legion, the main villain of that movie, so imagine my surprise when I learned that they made a Soldier Legion figure. And I had to get it. I had to find it. I had to find it some way, somehow, whether it be off of Amazon or eBay. But I found this dude at G-Fest because for some reason I knew he was going to be there, and I am not disappointed by this figure. This figure is really great. The paint on this guy is awesome. The details are just great. The figure has like a hard plastic feel compared to other Bandai figures, which feel like softer, I guess. Like, this figure has a lot of articulation. But this figure also pairs well with the Mother Legion figure that Bandai also made. Yeah, I highly recommend finding this guy if you can find him. I don't care if you're not a Gamera fan, you have to find this figure. It's just too good. It's too good to skip out on. Next up, we have this Bandai Flying Mechagodzilla from the 1974 movie, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Let me just say, this is easily the coolest thing I've ever bought at G-Fest. Like, Destoroyah Aggregate, that's awesome. But this thing, I just have to say, it's just cool. I don't know what it is with Bandai, but they just make cool, like, mechs, and this has to be one of them. The details on this guy are awesome. The pose is pretty cool, and it comes from my favorite scene in the movie where Mechagodzilla is just, like, beating Godzilla to a bloody pulp. I don't know, maybe I'm a psychopath or something, I don't know. Next up, we have the Bandai 1993 Mechagodzilla. And I stand by my point that every robot figure or every robot and cyborg figure that Bandai does is just perfection. This figure proves that. Mechagodzilla is no stranger to looking awesome, and while this is not really the greatest Mechagodzilla design of all time, this figure makes the design look just better. Like, I don't know what it is. This figure has a lot of detail on it. Once again, the articulation is alright. It has the same amount of articulation as the normal Bandai Godzilla figure. It's just great. It's a great figure. I have no complaints. Next up, we have the Bandai Gigan 2004 upgraded version. This figure is awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love this design of Gigan, and the upgraded form just makes him so much cooler. And this figure reflects that. This is just a cool figure of a cool design. The articulation it's the same as the original Gigan 2004 figure, which it actually pairs well with, believe it or not. It also pairs well with the 1972 Gigan figure. Like, all these three just pair well together. The details are awesome. The paint is good. I wish it had the same paint job as the original Gigan 2004. It's not bad. It's still a good figure. It has good paint, good detail. Recommend it to any Gigan fan or any just Godzilla fan in general. This figure is something that you should get. Next up, we have the Bandai 2004 theater exclusive Anguirus. I wish this is what Anguirus looked like in the actual movie. This is easily my most favorite Bandai Anguirus figure. I don't have every Bandai Anguirus, obviously, but like, out of all of them, this one just looks the best. And so to have the colors of the original Anguirus on this great design, it just works. I don't know what it is, it just works. This also pairs well with the original. I wouldn't say the original, it's just, this is a new release, obviously. but it pairs well with the original Anguirus 2004 figure. But this figure has more articulation than the previous one because it has articulation in the tail, which I was super glad to find out because that's one problem that I had with the original figure. But this figure is really great. Highly recommend it to anyone wanting to find an Anguirus figure. If you find this, don't skip out on it. It's great. Now, at every G-Fest, I always get something extra outside of G-Fest. And this G-Fest was no different. And I would say this figure, it's really awesome. It's not a Godzilla figure, but it's still cool. Highly recommend finding it, but here it is.
You like Jet?
This is a great haul from a great G-Fest. Super glad with what I got this year. I'm glad to have all these figures. But without further ado, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.